Padel i USA er under en hastig udvikling. Vi er selvfølgelig taget til Miami. Det er den by i USA, hvor der er allermest smæk på paddelen. Vi skal besøge 3 klubber i dag. Simone, hvor er vi henne nu?
Nu er vi ved Ultra Paddle, og det er super smukt, og der er mange baner, de er i gang med at bygge endnu flere baner. Og jeg glæder mig rigtig meget til at prøve dem af. Det virker til, at det hele spiller, der er fyldt.
Klokken 9 om morgenen, onsdag morgen. Der er proppet her. Vi har en turguide, vi skal hilse på lige om lidt. Jared, han kommer til at sige hej til os om et øjeblik. Og så skal vi rundt og tage temperaturen på paddle i Miami. Velkommen til dagens afsnit af Padelmand Goes US. Jared, buddy. Vi er kommet til USA, og vi har selvfølgelig fået en Miami turguide. Det er ingen ringer end Mr. Paddle in Miami himself, Jared Finkelstein. Jared, thank you so much for looking after us today.
Yeah, of course.
What do we have on the docket?
Welcome to Miami. We are the paddle mecca of the United States, right? We have the most courts, we have the biggest community, and today I'm going to take you around to see 3 of our best. And so right now we're going to start at Ultra, which will be, when it's completed, one of the biggest paddle facilities in the world. And then we'll go to Wynwood, which is kind of the epicenter where everyone started their paddle journey, and we'll finish at Reserve, which is the country club form of paddle.
And why should people tune in today other than we visit these 3 clubs? What's special about the Miami?
The community and the people and the passion. This is real passion. This is real paddle, and we've built it here. Yeah. And so we're proud of what we built.
It's Wednesday morning, 9 o'clock. Everything's full.
It's packed, right? And we have now here at Ultra probably the best coaches in Miami. And so once construction's done, this place is going to be incredible.
And you have all these fantastic coaches here. You think there's a chance we get one of them to have a little hit with Simone?
I think so. I know Simona's a great player, and I think we're going to have one of our best in the U.S. play also, and so it'll be great.
I look forward to it.
Cool.
Guys, welcome to Ultra Paddle. Let me give you a fantastic tour. How's it going to look?
29 courts, is that going to be the final figure here at Ultra Miami?
It is the final figure. Probably going to be one of the biggest paddle clubs in the universe. I mean, I haven't heard any other paddle clubs of this caliber and this such an emblematic place like Ultra. So yeah, 29 courts.
And the reason you're going with such a big club is there is an obvious buzz around the paddle here in Miami?
It's a huge challenge, and the bus is incredible. All courts are full.
People are taking lessons,
yeah, full occupancy again.
I noticed all these terracotta colored courts around. They look quite cool. Is there a thought process behind that?
Well, the investors are French, and they're in love with the French Open. So they really wanted to give the look and feel of the clay courts and the terracotta, similar to the French Open vibes. Just a beautiful place. I mean, the feel is incredible.
So like the Roland Garros of Miami.
That's it.
I like it.
We're hosting the first ever US Open Paddle Championship here at Ultra.
Okay.
It's going to be done this year, and it's going to be similar to the US Open, but just for paddle.
October sometime. Watch this space,
yes.
US Open,
by the end of October. So we're finalizing the details, but nobody knows here in the States, so everybody's going to know in Denmark and the UK probably.
I'll come play with Jared.
There you go, baby. Let's do it.
So there's a total of 29 courts. How many indoor, how many outdoor?
We're gonna have a total of 19 outdoors and 10 indoor courts. On the left, we're gonna have the main clubhouse, which is gonna host 8 indoor courts. And we're gonna have a full restaurant, spa, gym. We're gonna have everything. It's gonna be like the hub of the club. And then on the other side, we're gonna have 3 indoor courts. Very exclusive for our VIP members. So it's going to be an outstanding
And that
place.
part is ready already, so let's go check that out.
Yeah, let's go and take a look.
So Julian, in Denmark we play mostly indoor. In Miami it's a little bit different with the 19 outdoor courts. Why outdoor as opposed to indoor?
Outdoors because of the weather. You know, Miami, it has beautiful weather, so that's why we're doing most of the courts outdoors and indoors. I mean, people play, compared to Denmark or anywhere else in the world, people go inside when it's very hot. For you guys, you go outside when it's very hot.
There's a huge benefit because it's almost 2 different games, right?
Yes.
Playing indoor and outdoor is very different, right? Outdoor, we can hit high lobs, we can slow the game up. Indoor, we have ceilings, and so it completely changes the pace of the game and the way that we play.
Yes.
And one thing I noticed when we did the walkthrough, there's a ton of coaches everywhere. You have employed some of the very best coaches here in the Miami region, so the guys like Jared can improve their game.
Yes.
Well, he doesn't need to improve his game. I mean, he's absolutely great. He's been called the king of love.
The Rajko Likic of paddle in the Miami. Why should the Nordic people come to visit Ultra Paddle in Miami?
Look, everywhere, it's about the experience. I mean, you want to come here, it's not about the way everything looks, but having the best coaches. That's what takes your paddle game to the next level.
And then the famous Julian hospitality.
There you go, and the VIP service by Julia.
Yeah.
So.
Perfect. Listen, I appreciate it very much. Thank you for showing us around.
Good.
We have arrived at the Wynwood Paddle Club here in Miami. This is the second stop of our tour of the Miami paddle scene. Jared, what is the Wynwood?
Wynwood is the OG of paddle clubs. I feel like almost every paddle player in Miami started their journey here. 2020, 21, and 22, this was really the epicenter of Miami paddle. 8 courts, really good community. They host multiple tournaments a week. I'm talking 30 to 48 players, intense matches. You know, now we have a lot more clubs and people have gone and played in different clubs now, but for the most part, like everyone started here and everyone has fond memories of Wynwood paddle.
And how do you see Wynwood's identity developing now that you have all these new luxury high-end clubs? Where does Wynwood fit into the equation?
Yeah, I think for Wynwood, their sweet spot is the community, right? And hosting the tournaments and getting people start. Also really centrally located, so we're in the heart of the Arts District. A lot of people that have moved from other areas are living close by, and so it's really easy to get to. And so I think Wynwood always is going to be a staple of the Miami paddle community.
And it's quite cozy. I like the indoor area. I like this whole terrace where you can sit and watch the center court for the tournaments.
Yeah, no.
Have you played any big finals in there?
I have. I've been fortunate to play in a couple big finals, and it's awesome, right? Because a lot of times everyone's sticking around to watch the final matches, and crowds get into it, and it gets intense. And so yeah, it's a great place to play.
Paddle handler i høj grad om at skabe de her lokale communities. Og en af de personer, der har været allermest centrale i at bygge det, er Pedro her fra Wynwood Paddle Club. Pedro, thank you so much for having us here.
No, please.
Tell me a little bit about what do you think it takes to be a good tournament director and a good sort of community builder within this group here?
It's a mix of both.
Yeah.
You need to prepare first a community and try to match people. Sometimes people play like, oh, I don't have a partner, Pedro. And I find, depending on the levels, it's like at match.com sometimes, because it's like I put this guy with this guy, sometimes works, sometimes don't, because different levels. Sometimes is a bossy person here,
have to find.
No, I want to play in the left. No, I want to play in the right. No, okay, you see. But at the end, it's a community. The people understand that, and the people try to deal with that.
Yeah. You could almost argue that you've been part of like the original like start of paddle in Miami, the popularity and how it's become. Like if you were one of the original.
Well, I start doing groups before I think someone else.
Yeah.
We create a community. We try to create a community.
Yeah.
And from there, some players decide to create another group, which is good.
Yeah.
In another
Club,
places.
yeah.
From Jared started in my group.
Yeah.
Jared started in my group. It's also I love it because you can see the difference between this one and this one, and the level of testosterone is everywhere. You need to deal with that.
Yeah. I really like it here. It's artsy, it's cozy, it's got that friendly vibe to it. What makes Wynwood sort of unique in the Miami paddle scene?
Well, we are in the middle of Miami. We are in the middle, the heart of close to 3 minutes from Midtown, 5 minutes from Brickell, Wynwood, downtown.
Yeah.
We have a great clubhouse there. The people can stay there, work here, have a beer or have a drink or a smoothie, where.
Pedro, I'm super excited with the whole Miami paddle scene. I'm super excited with what you're doing for the community here. Thank you so much for your time.
No, please. Thank you.
Yeah, and I look forward to coming back in 6 months and seeing how this is all progressing.
Perfect. Will be awesome.
Thank you.
So I hope you guys enjoyed Wynwood. As I said, kind of the epicenter of paddle, where it all started here. And now you're going to be off to Reserve. Reserve is a newer club. We consider it basically the country club of paddle. And so the nice part of Reserve is it is right on the water. The views are incredible. The aesthetics of it are amazing. They have a Pura Vida, which is one of our favorite restaurants in Miami, on premises. And just, I think you're really, really going to enjoy it as a last stop on your tour in Miami.
I get to play there a little bit. It's one of the most iconic courts in the world with everything you described there. I'm excited. Jared, thank you so much for being our tour guide today.
Yeah.
Guys, you want to make a trip to Miami? This is the place.
We look forward to seeing you in Miami soon.
We are at Reserve Paddle Club and we are experiencing the growth of paddle here in the US. And one of the people that's part of driving this process is my friend here, Juan Martin Diaz. So Juan Martin has agreed to answer a couple of questions. It's going to be in Spanish. We have our fantastic translator, Alex Ponsetti. Paddle in the US, like how's you see it?
No, creo que está creciendo muchísimo. Recién hablaba con ustedes que empezó de una manera muy, creo que alta, en un nivel social muy alto, y hoy se está popularizando mucho más con un montón de pistas que vienen ahora en los próximos meses. Creo que es 40, 50 pistas que vienen ahora hasta final de año.
You've been playing at the World Paddle Tour level for a lot of years. We all know you, we've all seen you play. Do you see the World Paddle Tour and the Premier Paddle starting to arrive here in the US and starting to make a big splash here?
No, creo que es bueno para los jugadores, para el pádel. Me gusta Premier, me gustaba también World Paddle Tour, pero creo que ahora está más internacionalizado. Creo que se está jugando en muchísimos países y creo que le veo un futuro muy grande, y ojalá que próximamente tengamos torneos en Estados Unidos. Ya hay una liga americana que se llama PPL, que no tiene el nivel todavía de World Paddle Tour o de Premier, pero que de a poco empieza a tener buenos jugadores. También tenemos en Reserve, la Reserve Cup, que también aporta mucho, vienen los mejores jugadores también aquí una vez por año, así que creo que eso también hace que acerca a los mejores jugadores a Miami y a Estados Unidos.
My final question. I'm about to go on court now with Alex. I'm going to kick his ass. Next time when I kick his ass, will you help him so he has a chance?
Thank you. Gracias.
It was fine.
On the most iconic paddle court in all the world, of course Albert and I, we take the win.
Ja.
Vi er netop kommet af banen her i Reserve Paddle. Et meget specielt sted lige ud til vandet med en stor yacht i baggrunden, et seaplane og en klub, der er rigtig high-end. En dubbelbane udendørs koster 1000 kroner i timen. Det er et sted for milliardærer og celebrities, og man kan godt se hvor de lige har skabt et space her, som egner sig til den type publikum. Mona, hvad synes du om Reserve Paddle?
Jeg synes, det var sjovt at prøve. Det er ud til vandet, god udsigt, gode baner. Glasene var også fantastiske, men det er jo udendørs det hele, og det er vi jo ikke vant til i Danmark. Så udfordrende, men jeg synes, det var sjovt at prøve.
Reserve er det sidste stop på turen. Vi har været rundt og tjekke Miamis paddlescene. Jeg må bare sige, jeg er meget overrasket over, hvor livlig den er. Vi talte med Jared, som fortalte mig, at jamen, hvis ikke du spiller paddle, så er du bare ikke en del af den sociale indercirkel. Alle de rigtige mennesker, de spiller paddle nu, og det er bare blevet en stor ting her i USA. Lidt som vi oplever det i Danmark også. Og når jeg siger USA, så mener jeg Miami. Det findes ikke andre steder. Tager du til Portland, så findes der 0 baner. Så det er Miami specifikt, der er gang i det her. Speaking of, hvad var din favoritklub af de 3 steder, vi var?
Jeg vil sige Wynwood. Jeg kan godt lide, når det er lidt artsy og lidt Altså, der var meget personlighed over det, og det kunne jeg rigtig godt lide. Det var meget hyggeligt. Og hyggelig café og søde mennesker.
Jeg er til de store events sådan, og den glamourøse. Jeg tror faktisk, at Ultra Paddle, når det er færdigt, så vil det være mit favoritsted. Det er lidt svært at vurdere nu, men baseret på de ting, de fortalte. Og så synes jeg, at Julian han var en karakter.
Jamen, det var han også. Det er han også. Helt klart. Ja. Jeg kunne også godt lide det.
Vi har haft en fantastisk tur til Miami. Tusind tak, fordi I har set med. Husk at like and subscribe. Følg paddelmanden og paddelkvinden på eventyr. Nogle gange rundt i det danske land, nogle gange i USA. Mononap, så er du med fremover, når vi skal ud?
Ja, det tænker jeg da. Vi skal da på tur.
Fedt. Husk lige at følge Simone også. Instagram. Vi lægger lige link i bunden. Vi ses derude.